One of the things that I wanted to discuss is how much of our world, things change slowly compared to the digital world. Designing without even really thinking about it, we design things that have everything change at once, and we expect everything to output to change at once. And this is not ideal, and it wasn't always the way of thinking. It's just more convenient for us to do things quicker, to not even worry about it. But the reality is, if we design for the fact that things in the world change slowly, then we can have a better interface or a better design on the output.
For example, the area in red here, all that stays the same. Why do we need to keep on redrawing all that information? The same as this example that I showed you is the same as when you video record in the real world. And the same thing goes for when you use an infrared camera or a thermal camera, where it specifically states that the most rapid it can even change is 1/10 of a second. So why are we constantly updating everything to the display when all we need is a buffer that tells us when the data changes, and only then we do the updates, and only where on the screen it changes? For example, this code right here only updates when the display data is going to need to change. So when the input changes from the camera, it changes. As you can see here, here is the output speed per frame update in microseconds. So 141,000 microseconds. Now the display running with the buffered code that only updates when it changes, and you can see the average is between 4 and 30 microseconds. Some of the larger times is when I move my hand across the display. So I guess I'm just suggesting that using buffers is a good idea when you're taking input from the real world and you're going to put it on a display or something digital, because the real world is much slower. Use buffers and increase your performance. I will be releasing the code that uses buffers and subsampling soon, and it will all be combined together